The AllMadeUp podcast is brought to you by airdrop.ai, the tool that allows you to generate passive income through using airdrops.
Airdrops?
No, airdrops.
But what are airdrops, Harry?
Airdrops are free incentives from cryptocurrencies which reward you for using and interacting with their application.
Right, so you're telling me I can set up a new revenue stream today?
Exactly that. If you go to airdrop.ai and sign up to the whitelist, you'll get invited to the private beta.
Well, I better go and do that.
And so should you at airdrop.ai. Sign up, make some money.
Do you know where Lewis is?
Yeah, he's probably signing up. At airdrop.ai.
It's all made up again. Yeah. It's all made up again. It's all made up again. It's all made up again. Oh, yeah.
Hello and welcome to the AllMadeUp podcast with me, Harry Sticchini.
Me, Lewis Coleman.
And me, Ben Hart.
The show where each week a guest joins us in the writer's room to create a story like you and we have never heard before.
Not quite knowing what's around the corner or what we'll find along the way, as this podcast is exactly what it says in the tin.
It's all made up.
I said
It.
tin.
Yeah, you got that bit wrong. You nailed your bit.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the pieces, won't it?
It's exactly what it says in the tin.
It's a Sunday morning, boys. We're all together. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Sun's shining.
Who are we recording it with?
We're recording our podcast today. You might already see him. You've not heard him yet, but it's the fantastic comedian, internet sensation, and good friend of ours, Karl Porter, everybody.
Hello.
For the listeners.
Yeah, for the listeners, you winked at the camera.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Who's that?
that was a phone going off, though. It's not mine.
Not
It's
Put it
not
on
mine.
silent. I put mine on silent, so
Yeah.
just let you know.
It's
Probably TalkSport in Buenos Aires trying to get hold of you.
Again,
How you doing, mate?
I'm really good, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, busy. But yeah, feeling good.
Yeah, you were in London, weren't you, on Friday?
I was in London doing the last leg of the tour, yeah. Karl and friends. I say tour, it was...
It's a tour.
Yeah, it's a
So
little tour.
You did multiple locations, is it?
That's a sign of a tour.
Hey,
Yeah.
he was in his shows were either side of Kevin Bridges.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
I did.
What was he? Did you have a chat with him?
Yeah, it was weird. So like Ben Silver, obviously, he was one of the slots on the show. He went in the green room after he'd finished. He was last on. So he saw Kevin and he was like, just let you know, mate, Karl Porter, he's on. Big fan of yours. Like, you know, he might just like want to pitch later on. He's like, yeah, that's sound, no problem. And then when I walked in, he was like, hey, dude, mate, you all right? You good? Loved the video. It's great. And I was like, yeah. I mean, you know, the slow motion video. He went, no, the manager's one. Love that.
Yeah.
I was like, what, don't you love the slow? No, I'm joking. But I was just like, oh, no way. He went, yeah. Sent it to a load of my friends. It's class. Show good. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
You're like this.
Yeah, I was going, I was saying to Harry in the car, like everything he said, I was going,
Did you say?
fuck off. Yeah. Okay.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
like,
See,
he's like to get out.
Get me a coffee.
Leave.
Did you get to stay for his, or did you just?
It was sold out. Like,
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I said, oh, is his seats? Said he was like, oh no, it's sold out and stuff. And then Ben was like, oh, is Karl alright to get a picture and that? And I was like,
He's unbelievable, Kevin Bridges, isn't he?
yeah,
Funny guy.
like, because I remember like when he said he first started, he was like doing gigs in prisons.
Was he really?
And he was like 16, 17, and then months after, he'd be walking down the street and some guy was like, oh, I saw you the other month. He's like, oh, where? And he's like, prison. He's like, don't stab me.
Let's see now. Phoenix Nights. Spencer will always end up behind a bar. Behind bars, this. Scratch the S off.
Do you know what's mad? That obviously that character in Phoenix Nights is Daniel Kitson, which as a comedian is like very much the comedian's comedian, got a massive following, but he plays such an oddball.
Yeah.
But obviously is this like incredibly layered comedian that creates unbelievable shows. But yeah, I find that bizarre. But obviously Karl Porter and Friends has been going very well. You got 6 more left, haven't you, this year?
Yeah, so basically spoke to obviously my guy at Live Nation, and he said he's going to put 6 more on in the autumn.
Nice. Oh, sick.
Which is different locations, which is nice. So yeah, like Newcastle, Scotland, Hull. So
Do you know where you're going? Where you going in Scotland yet?
I'm not too sure what the venue.
You've had a few people from overseas come and visit though as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I was mentioning it to Harry in the car. I had 3 guys come from Canada.
No way.
Which was like, I literally got up after the show, and obviously hot water, you've got to go through the crowd to get back to the green room, and these guys are like, hey, can we get a picture? We've come all the way from Canada.
Hey Carl, you're the slow-mo guy.
Yeah, hey, come on. I was
You're the
like,
slow-mo guy, eh? Come on, bud. Let's get a
Excuse
photo.
me. Excuse me.
do it now.
Yeah.
I've just done it. Yeah, but do it in front of us.
Come on, Jasper, put the flash on.
Flash, come on. Yeah. And then I was doing London, and then there was a woman with a mother there, and they come from Germany.
Flipping out.
Yeah, and I was just like, I said, "You've come all the way from Germany to watch me?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was just like, "Wow." Like, just bizarre. Like, I mean, obviously it's taken aback a little bit, aren't you? Like,
I imagine that being like a room full of loads of people and it being really quiet, the interaction. Like
it actually was, you know, I'm not even going to lie, yeah.
You come over for Jenny.
Yeah,
Everyone else is like, what?
Well,
wow, look at him. He's getting married as well.
so I think you'd mentioned this to me before, but the original clip was from up the creek
In London, yeah.
in London.
Blackout, wasn't it? You were doing.
Yes, was that it was like a competition?
Was
Gong show.
Yeah.
So I just thought he was doing a set there, but so I randomly came across the actual 5-minute slot that he did today, because that on YouTube, their channel on that video got like 11,000 likes on YouTube alone on their channel. I thought,
okay.
But I was like, I hadn't seen the full thing before. And did you anticipate how much of a reaction you was going to get? Because they were absolutely loving it, weren't they?
It was mental that night.
They loved it.
Yeah. It was, so I was in the first section.
Yeah.
The second section was the total opposite. I don't know if they got told something to stop, like...
Well, I don't know if you've seen the title
Stop
of
laughing. This lad's already gone viral.
The title...
We don't want two in one night. Yeah.
The title of Carl's video on their YouTube channel is Karl Porter dominates the competition.
Oh, right.
Oh, really? That looks like an FA Cup tie or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the YouTube video, I'm like... It's like, I've got to click on this now.
Because I thought they were saying that as like a play on words of like your routine of like dominating football or whatever,
Yeah.
but it was not. There was just on about the other comedians who were in the competition.
Yeah.
That you dominated
I
them.
love the idea.
Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, they're all on floors, them guys.
The second half of the show, all the acts get up, the lights just go off. They're like, what's going on? Fuck off.
Yeah. Power cut, leave now. But yeah, it was mad, 'cause like I said, like, I mean, competitions are just mad anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, you just never really expect to, like, you just want to kind of get through the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mental. But then the second half of the show, everyone's getting booed.
Booed?
I don't know whether like they just can't. I don't know what the vibe is. Like, it's the only time I've ever done it there.
Yeah.
Like, I just rocked up. I was like 6th or 7th, and it like obviously went down well. But when the second half started, like people was like genuinely doing good. But people in the crowd just go, "Oh, get him off!" Shit! And I'm obviously going,
Really? That bad?
"Yeah, get him off!
Yeah.
I really want to win." But yeah, it was just mental.
It was actually that bad?
Yeah, it was so mad.
That's
I don't know
mad.
whether it's like that all the time. Whether they thought,
I've been told Up the Creek is like quite, it can be lively, you know, even on like the weekends and stuff like that. And I did the Blackout a long time ago. It didn't go viral when I did it, but it was.
How did it do?
I passed the thing. I just didn't win the competition.
Is it online?
It said Harry did not dominate the competition video.
In
was
capitals.
Like, he held his own.
Yeah.
Was replaced after 70 minutes.
Grinded out a 1-0 win.
Yeah, exactly. Harry grinding it out.
05 Chelsea days.
But it's completely changed your life, isn't it? It's just like such a mad chain of events.
Yeah, it's mad. I think because the clip in general is like such good quality.
Yeah.
And obviously Phil Sutton, who comedian in Manchester, he edited it because obviously like you don't see my legs anyway. So I think there's
That's just funny things like
yeah, no, but it's weird because people like there's comments like people going, "Where's his legs? Is he sat down or?"
They're,
Like,
they're not moving slow mo actually.
Yeah.
Because they move double speed. It's weird.
Do you know
Roadrunner.
one of the I might have said this on a previous podcast, but do you remember that wedding me, you, and Aaron did?
Jesus Christ!
Right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It was like a 15-minute story last time,
Yeah.
Harry.
Sorry,
We
I
lost
just,
a lot of listeners.
I always remember you did the slow mo thing there, right?
Yeah.
And I remember none of us did well, but obviously everyone's seen that clip and you fucking obliterate it.
Yeah.
To do it in a room where people are just eating pies and you're still going.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, when are these three guys going to fuck off?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and I was on last as well. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
But that's the thing, is it? That's what's mad about comedy. It's like setting environment and things like that. It's like you can do that routine and it changes your life, but at the same time, you can do that gig and it gets zilch. Like,
yeah,
it's
comedy's crazy. Yeah, because that room was. Because you went on first as well, and I was gutted because you come to the back and you're like, just gonna have a few pies now, mate.
Yeah.
Just relax. Good luck. Yeah. And I was like, that pie looks good, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was
I had about 4
lovely-
meat pies and 2 Guinness in an hour.
Yeah, such a nice. I mean, it was a. I mean,
Yeah, it was
a lot
a nice
of money
wedding.
was invested into that wedding, along with us, and they lost.
Everyone dancing. Right, get off the dance floor. The comedy's about to start.
It's so horrible.
Watch this man tell jokes under a disco light.
I imagine they turned off like, come on, Eileen. Like, everyone was up like really enjoying themselves. Right, stop.
Yeah, stop now. Stop enjoying these two getting married.
It was shite.
So, what are like the maddest experiences you've had since obviously the online attention?
Probably, I mean, obviously because I'm a big footy fan.
Yeah.
Got invited to the EA Sports launch night. That was pretty
Mental,
bonkers. Yeah, that was
For the new FIFA, that
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
back September time.
What football player's been like the biggest fanboy? You know what I mean? Like, you must have had a football player that's like, you're the fucking guy.
Nah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, to be fair, like I seen online, I think Matt Hummels,
Right,
for
okay.
Dortmund, he shared it,
Yeah.
saying this is perfection or something, and that's pretty cool because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously I'm not a Dortmund fan, but because I'm a Liverpool fan, Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah. I went watching
Yeah.
Dortment Liverpool
Yeah.
about 10 years ago. It was a good
Really?
game. Yeah, at Anfield.
Hummels was like, he went to Bayern Munich, didn't he? But
Yeah.
he's like 35 now. Hell of a player. He used to sign him on FIFA all the time.
Yeah,
He's always
Pacey.
reliable player.
Pacey.
Yeah. Pretty cheap as well, usually.
I've not played FIFA in years, but yeah.
Yeah, Thierry Henry, I remember you telling me about.
Yeah, Thierry Henry was there. It was weird because I remember this interaction where, like, so I went on stage and I was with, Harry Pinero and Young Philly.
Yeah.
Them two were like hosting the night. I come on, roughly probably the first person to come on, and then basically just did the celebration. Got off stage. That was it. It was like 2 minutes of my time, and then I got shifted back up to where the green room was. Well, like kind of VIP balcony bit, and Henry, Ferdinand, I think Ian Wright was like sat in the corner. I remember coming back up, and obviously my missus were there, hugged her and that. And I remember looking at, and I remember Henry. I don't know. I'll never know what he said, but Henry was sat with Ian Wright. He looked at me and went,
Prick.
like, yeah, I thought he's all going milking it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was there, and I was just like, babe, that's it. That's Thierry Henry. Like, I'm a Liverpool fan, but
Yeah.
greatest Premier League player. And he got off shortly, and I just remember going, I'm never gonna get this chance again. And I was like, Thierry, and he was like,
We.
fuck you.
Yeah.
We. And then I was
Vavavoom.
got a picture, and I was like,
Did he, when he approached you, did he cut in from the left?
yeah.
Like, God, he's rapid.
He's got past me. How did he get past me?
Yeah. But yeah, that was class, obviously. Like, but yeah, that whole experience of just being around, like, because it was, I think it was like a kind of, what was it like? Invitation wise, it wasn't like to the public. It was just kind of,
Yeah.
So it was
I
just like,
think the thing was like really.
Bit like your stag do.
Yeah. I think what's good is because like things like that can be so like when something goes mad online, it can be like a flash in the pan, can't it? Like it happens and it's a snapshot and then it's gone. Whereas for you, I feel like you've harnessed it really well. It seems like you're doing your comedy's taken off, got to a new level, gone on tour. Because you see viral things happen all the time, and then you don't really see the bit afterwards, do you? But with you, it seems like a good springboard.
Yeah, I think it's probably the conversion of followers because things can go nuts.
Yeah.
But like you've not had last time I checked, I think it was 45 million people had watched the clip, right?
Yeah.
And what was the original kind of following you got after like the first week? About 300,000, or was it?
Yeah, it was roughly around 200-300.
Okay, so if you think of 45 million people watching that, and then only 300,000 people going to click follow, like, you know, some people might have something that goes like 5 million, but they're not getting the conversion rate that you're getting.
Yeah.
So like you've immediately overnight 250,000 eyes on you, but whether they're all in the UK, I know. You know,
No, I've got a massive following in Indonesia.
Have you?
Yeah, big following there.
should
Just
go
because
there.
I get.
He's going on holiday there. You should definitely
I
go
was thinking about if I go over there, like I reckon I might people going, "What are you doing there?"
Yeah.
But yeah, so many people message going, "Come over here."
You
but
said
you
that,
definitely
but
should
like
go.
because
do,
like
yeah.
Daniel Sloss has done like a couple of tours of India now, and he said that it is unbelievable the response that he gets there, like the fan base and everything. It's like because I think he was like putting it off because he didn't really anticipate what it was going to be like, but he did it and he said it was incredible and he absolutely loved it. So it'd be well worth going doing it.
I know a girl who runs shows in Indonesia. As long as you take me with you.
I'll go, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm a stag do. Don't take Harry because I want to come back here and be like, oh, it's great in Indonesia.
Well-
Only for people that were invited.
I suppose the thing is what helped is, like I said, I watched the full thing and you did like 4 big hitting routines in the... Like, so you didn't just have that one clip, you had like 4 perfectly recorded sort of...
Yeah, it was weird that, because it
Yeah.
was, once I finished, like the music came up to say you've done the 5, and I was quite surprised at myself because I thought I'm definitely going to overrun.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
some reason,
No,
it all landed in a perfectly 5 minutes.
I think as well though, it's such a good act out, but your style as well is so different. No one's doing what you're doing,
Yeah, I agree with that.
and that that stands out in itself.
Oh yeah, no, cheers, man, nice one.
I reckon you'll get people doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think next couple of years.
Yeah.
I think because I think
You
you're
not
only
seen
going
the
to grow.
tribute act?
It's called Harry, isn't
Oh, mate, no, he's not actually.
he? Yeah.
I love to see that tribute. That's like that. Look at him, he's paling.
Just a letter. How did Harry act on the stag do? Was he a good stag companion?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he like instantly, like, you know, got on with everyone. Like, obviously, Harry's easy to talk. Like,
Good chemistry amongst the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
MC'd it.
That's it,
MC'd it, you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Are we
Where
doing
you
all
from?
right?
What do you do?
Yeah.
You single? Single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's single here?
Yeah.
I'm like,
How long you two been at it? What's happening?
I'm like, I'm pissed, Harry.
Yeah. No, it was good, wasn't it? We had a laugh.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was. Like I said, it took me about a week to recover, but yeah.
Newcastle's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well,
is wild.
The good thing is, like, Harry and my mate Will are very, like, they're level-headed where they know they're not gonna like have me like
Obliterated.
yeah, like
Yeah.
they'll like pace. They're just like Will, my mate, was like, listen, it's 12 o'clock. Don't drink yet, yeah. Have a little coke and that.
Yeah.
Prep yourself. It's gonna be a fucking long day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's in London.
We
Yeah,
were like two sitting midfielders. You know,
pretty much, yeah. Like
just allowed the build-up play. You know, no man got left behind.
that was it.
Yeah.
All made it back.
I've not been on
No
a stag do
fights.
like that yet.
Everyone got on.
Yeah, all my stag do's I've been on have been like 8 a.m. Time to drink.
Yeah, like I mean, I was drinking like from probably like 11:30 or whatever, but
Yeah.
it was a very good pace. Like no one dropped out. It wasn't like 4 o'clock and someone was throwing up. I didn't throw up once as well.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, where's like the maddest place someone wanted an interview from?
Oh yeah.
Because obviously you had loads of interviews from like mad places, didn't you? Like when the video went
Oh
viral.
yeah.
Where's like the
Like,
maddest
on the
place?
stag
I think
do,
you're
yeah.
thinking you just stagged it, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, I
Like,
was gonna say yeah. Like,
I think it was in Fubar.
was it Squid Game?
Was
It was the third game during
Yeah.
Squid Game, and
Yeah. Can we just take some ask you some questions, please?
yeah.
Carl?
It's like you're not meant to talk.
Yeah, sorry, that was about clear.
Probably
like,
New Zealand.
New Zealand. That's
Yeah, like the breakfast show. Because it was pretty funny actually, because it was like obviously 9 o'clock at night
Yeah.
Yeah.
over here. Did the interview and then remember like obviously talking about the video, showed it and stuff, like chatted, and then just as they were wrapping up, they were like, have you got any more content? Like, where can we find you? Like, have you got any more videos coming out? And I was like, I've just posted a new video, actually. It's me doing slow motion tennis. And the guy proper went, yeah, we can't get that. Is there any chance you could perform that for us? I was like, yeah, not a problem, mate. And he was like, oh my God, he's going to do it. Like,
Oh really? No one's in his ear.
yeah,
No one's in his ear.
Nothing there. He
Yeah.
just went,
He's never got any.
They finished the recording. He's like, I nailed it.
Yeah.
I got him to do it live. We got it exclusive
I'm not
here
even
on
in the
Kiwi
studio.
Telly.
Yeah, I'm in a flat. But yeah, so I got up and I started doing it. But the funny thing is, obviously my girlfriend had just got back from a gig.
That's so
So
funny.
she's come in midway and I'm just like in front of the laptop going,
Yeah.
and then she just went,
Yeah.
She must be pretty used to it now. She's like, oh, well, not again.
But you're the guy going, that is so good. Anyway, Carl, we're wrapping up. Thank you very much. And I'm just like,
Yes.
Your
That
tea's
is-
ready.
yeah.
But
Like,
embrace it, like, fair play to you, like, embracing it as well. I think if someone asked me if it do that to, like, because obviously it must have been on webcam, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was just like in my flat,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, can you perform it? It's like, yeah, okay. And I'd be like,
no, and then you put a net up immediately. Like,
yeah, give me a minute.
yeah, so get the kit on and that. Yeah.
Change your background to a tennis thing. To Wimbledon.
Have it all prepped.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Shall we get into it?
I think we should. Yeah.
Right, okay. So this is going to be All Made Up with Karl Porter.
It's all made up, baby.
So, Karl, welcome to the All Made Up podcast. Today we're going to be creating a story together. You're in the writer's room. You're the lead writer. We're very much your assistants, helping you create this story. In front of you, you can see 3 pots, one green, one red, one yellow. Green ones are going to be our opening line. Red one's going to be our finishing line. And the yellow ones are little curveballs, swerve balls in between to send the story in a different direction.
Yeah.
But before we jump into them, we're going to build a character. So what would you like your character name for today to be?
Justin.
Justin.
Justin,
Second name?
time?
Just in time. We're live. Justin Oakes.
Justin Oakes.
Justin Oakes.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like an 80s pop singer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Justin
that.
Oakes.
Justin Oakes, and where's he from, Justin?
Maybe London.
Okay.
something.
And age? We got an age on him.
Got an age. We'll have 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
Justin
yeah.
Oakes from London, 35.
Just at the end of his prime.
Yeah, what age did you say?
25 to 35, you're in your prime.
Yeah.
That's how he likes to
You know what I mean?
Had his last year now. So
Yeah. Is he single?
he's single. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which not a good sign because obviously, like you said, prime.
Has he had relationships?
He's had
so-
now and again relationships.
Okay.
But nothing's ever really
Clicked.
clicked and stayed.
Yeah.
And what does he do?
Um,
He sounds like he's a bit of a wild boy, doesn't he? He's had loads of relationships.
Yeah, sounds a bit Justin Oakes.
Justin Oakes, I mean, he's in his
Wild
prime.
boy.
Yeah.
Justin Oakes, 35 from London. Sounds like a bit of a wild boy. From that
Wild
limited
man.
information.
Yeah,
What does he do?
I reckon he's kind of like in between jobs. Like he's always like working in call centers,
Right,
Oh, right.
okay.
and then
Yeah.
maybe he may have a passion or something.
So he's
to do.
wild.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bit of a wild boy.
Lives for the weekend.
Justin, you can't keep the customer on hold for that long. I don't think you know who I am. Wild.
I'm wild, baby.
It's the afternoon. You said good morning, Justin. yeah.
So, what do we reckon his passion is? Justin's passion. What is his passion? What does he want to do? What does he want to be?
Yeah, if he's in between jobs and stuff, like,
Yeah, it could be something.
he's got like a hidden talent.
Yeah, it could be something to do with like maybe like music or
Okay. So
like
he's a.
DJing or no,
Or a
probably stick to music like. But
Or a stand-up? A stand-up?
Yeah.
Could he be a stand-up?
So if it's music, does he play? Like, is he a guitarist, a drummer, singer?
I might just be a singer. Yeah,
Oh, yes, go singer. Because
singer.
obviously your partner's a singer.
yeah.
So this could work, right?
Okay.
So singer, and 35 in between. So is he making money through singing?
Not a lot. Like obviously, like his job gets him by.
Yeah.
Doing weddings? Is he doing weddings and stuff like that?
My missus doing weddings.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, like maybe something to do with like
Do you know what'd be really funny? If
Well,
he's,
my mates do singing at weddings and like
Andy,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is it okay?
I'm just thinking, obviously, if he works in a call center, and when they go to put you on hold, he just sings down the phone. To
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
Right, so it's not like hold music; it's just him
Sharing
playing.
sounds.
Yeah.
Like that, innit?
Yeah.
It's
But,
just-
but so he says to him, I'm just going to put you on hold.
And
And
then
then
sing.
he just sings to
Something
them.
inside so strong.
And he lives
Something's-
he lives for the people on the other end of the phone going, this is great.
Yeah.
Where can I get this?
Yeah.
Yeah, not even on hold like that.
Yeah, this is the thing. They're not on hold. It's
Yeah.
like we can still hear chatting in the background.
There was, also,
Like-
there was also no reason to put him on hold. They were like, okay, I'll just get that for you. Just going to put you on hold. 25 minutes.
Something
like,
inside.
I was on the call for 45 minutes, because that was my album.
yeah. Just done my third debut album.
Yeah.
And
So
you
that's so maybe he's in between jobs because he keeps getting fired from.
yeah,
call
he's not
centers.
hitting his targets.
As a result of singing.
Yeah.
They're like, Justin, pack it in.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm wild.
and what sort of
I'm
stuff
wild.
do you think he's in?
Yeah? Like he's kind of not hitting his targets, but like customers love him.
Yeah.
But they're just like, well, customers can love you, but you're not. You know,
No,
you're not
I think the
pitching.
thing is he's retaining customers. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
keeping customers on the line. And I think maybe he's going to jobs where it's supposed to be fast-paced sales, but
Yeah.
he's always staying in the telesales industry so that he can continue doing that. He
Yeah.
might think I reckon maybe. What about if he's waiting for, what is it called? A music label. Someone who works at a music label to sort of hear him on the other end of the
AMPR
phone.
people.
Maybe he's waiting for Simon Cowell to ring.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
something like that, like a
Bit of
big
Simon
producer.
Cowell PPI and that. And
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
It's got access to a big phone
Right.
book of different.
What if he works for a mobile phone company? Okay,
Right.
He's at a call center, a mobile phone company. He's bounced between different networks: Vodafone, EE. Right.
EE, biggest fastest network in the UK.
Yeah.
Lewis used to work for him.
Widest coverage.
He's met Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I am Kevin Bacon.
Oh, no, genuine.
Genuinely, yeah.
You met Kevin Bacon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you that after. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to shit on Carl, aren't you? You met nobody, Carl. He's met Kevin Bacon.
But-
yeah.
I met the real Kevin.
I reckon that people are ringing in, right? And let's just say maybe there's someone on a record company is ringing in to dispute someone on the phone, and they've like heard this voice and they're like, this could be the next big thing. I'm just saying as a like a bit of a subplot, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know where the story's going to start yet, but he's got a bit of talent,
Mm.
yeah, and he's finding his audience through singing to customers down the phone at a call center job.
do you know what? It sounds like, you know, like on X Factor, and they're doing a little spiel before they actually start singing, and they did go, yeah, I always used to sing to the people on the phone when I was just at my telesales job. Like I'd just have to fit it in anywhere I could, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I hate people like that.
Yeah.
He's like, shut up and work.
Any
No,
chance I
it's-
got to sing,
Yeah, yeah.
I just did it. Even though I'm making a cup of tea.
You're like
you
the
know?
staff room. You're like, I'm trying to relax.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying to
shut
chill.
up.
It's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I
And
like
what
this.
sort of music does he sing then? He's like a swing singer. He's a rock singer. Like just like a pop.
yeah, maybe like pop.
Okay, nice.
like
Like,
What's the first song that's coming to your head? Any song.
No matter one day.
Right, okay. So
Boyzone.
Boyzone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
That is
song.
Boyzone, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, mate. I know.
do.
Yeah. Picture of you.
No matter what.
I have a picture of you in my mind.
Never knew it could be so wrong.
Yeah. Why did it take me so long just to find?
All along.
That's it.
Tune, so good.
Okay, and
Is this story about you?
so he's single.
Single, yeah.
Life is a roller coaster, just gotta ride it all along.
And then he's like, so, I've just looked at your contract. I'm thinking at the moment, if you sign up to this, you can get unlimited minutes, text, and data. But I'll just confirm that for you 1 second. Yeah, and then it's, you say a boss.
You say your best when you say no minutes at all.
We can hear him typing in the background. Him like,
So quickly then, he's in London, right? Has he got any family around him or where?
No, I think he just kind of moved, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he moved there for
his
a
dream.
big break.
Yeah, for his
I
dream.
think,
Yeah. But I'm thinking in my mind, like, is he like not knowing, like he's that good? Maybe.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like maybe he's like, I just love doing it. Like maybe it's just a hobby or
yeah, it's
you know,
opportunity,
just-
isn't it? It's
yeah, like
opportunity.
passing the time or
Here's this one. I keep imagining this sort of X Factor sort of
Yeah.
VT and him going, yeah, I moved to London for a big break, but I couldn't afford to busk because I needed to work. So the only time I could fit in my singing was on the sales calls, you know?
yeah.
I love that.
And that's why he's doing this thing because he can't afford to lose money because he's living in
Yeah.
London.
No, of course you've got to work
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like you said, any way to you can do it.
Yeah.
So
nice job.
I reckon, obviously, we know that he's got aspirations of being a musician, a singer.
Yeah.
Funny.
Just before we jump into the opening sentence, does he want to be a solo singer or does he want to be in a boy band?
I think he just wants to be on his own.
Ronan Keating style.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. It's interesting that you chose a guy that used to be in a boy band.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon if someone asked him what type of career do you want, he said Ronan Keating style.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a solo artist? No, I want Ronan Keating
But
style.
if you think about it, at 35, back in the day, that you would have been listening to Ronan Keating.
Oh,
he
mate,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
massive in
He
the
was.
in
I'm
the
still,
late
I'm
90s.
still listening to him.
And they had that category as well on
Yeah.
Yeah.
X Factor.
Loving
Over,
these days.
over 30s, was it? Something?
Yeah.
And you think, God, never too old.
Always used to take him to Ireland when they used to get on the
Yeah.
retreat.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Simon Cowell would be in Las Vegas, they'd be in like,
Yeah.
where would it be? Belfast
Yeah,
or
with
something like
Sunita.
Yeah.
Sunita, yeah.
Yeah, she's in a massive coat. She's freezing. What was that song you were singing then?
Loving each day as if it's the last.
Yeah, I forgot that existed. I'm going to put that on the,
Never
top of the
know,
list.
never gonna bless you, baby. I want you right here next to me. Loving, never, never, never,
I
never,
love
never,
Ronan
never.
Keating. He's
Yeah.
got some great
Class.
songs.
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
watch. I'm going to
Bangers
book
back in
tickets
the day.
before. I'm going to book tickets for his whole week out here.
Right, here we go. Let's jump into it, Kyle. So pick up one of the green ones, pal, and where there is a blank, say Justin.
Justin was afraid of meeting new people.
Well, maybe that's why he's not made it as a singer.
Could work.
Yeah.
Could
Okay.
work. Should we try
I-
another?
One more.
Try one more. Try one more.
Justin was allergic to music. Really, really allergic to music.
That could work.
Yeah.
How do we?
That's
How,
mad that
how
it's
would we?
music
Right.
as well.
What do you think here, Carl? Which one do you think's got the most legs?
I reckon this one in terms of with it just being like,
Music.
music
Okay.
related.
My question would be then, what is, like, if you have a peanut, you swell up, right? How is he showing that he's allergic to music?
It's like when
Oh,
to perform in front of people, maybe.
Okay.
what about?
It's like he is a top singer. Like people always go, "Oh, you sing, you should do this." And he's like, "No." Like
What?
he goes, "I can't do it in front of people. You know
Right,
what I mean?
okay.
I choke up."
Okay, that's
I
good.
just-
I like that.
Yeah.
I like this, Carl. And what I was thinking was maybe is the reason why he's doing it on like telesales is the fact that you can't see him. So when he's
Yes.
singing, is he like coming out
Yes.
in a rash and think? And then what it also makes me think is to sort of develop the story. You know, like Sia has like she covers her face, doesn't she? So you don't know who it is.
I've just got a picture of him in a call centre and he's in a cubicle and it's the only one with a roof. No one, no one can see him. He's just boxed in.
Yeah. Doesn't
Yeah.
leave.
Okay, so should we go with the music one then? Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Right.
that if you want.
So he's allergic to music. Is really, really allergic to music. I think the problem
Yeah.
was. So are we talking rash? Are we talking swelling of the hands? Are we talking throat? Like what are we thinking?
Does he pee himself?
Shits himself.
Not far off it. Maybe he had like a bad experience when he was younger.
Okay, so what's he show? What, like, does he itch? Like, what's the?
Yeah, I think he's like very like he's itching. He's like, doing all this.
It comes out like hives,
Okay.
that sort
Yeah,
of
and
thing.
he's
Yeah.
getting lightheaded, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's doing a ballad and just like, fuck.
Yeah, it's just like life is a roller.
Almost a bit like Gareth Gates.
Yeah, with his stammer.
His stammer. You remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
He's a great singer.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
it,
You saw him at Butler's.
I watched him at Butland's, yeah, he was brilliant. He's buff now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
I watched Will Young.
Did you?
Was it when I used to
Who
work
did
at
you vote for
Gardens?
back in the day? Were you a Will or a Gareth fan?
I think I was Gareth Gates, but I did like Will Young's career.
I voted Gareth. I used to have a stutter, didn't I? So I related to him.
I think Will Young was like the reason why Mrs. became a singer.
Is
To be fair, which is
Yeah.
a nice story. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Well, do you know, I really like my
baby, light my fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Covered the doors.
and it feels like jealousy.
yeah.
Evergreen.
Yeah.
And I make it evergreen.
Yeah, such
But do you remember they both recorded the track? Because that was the one they was
It's
going to
like that.
release. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was so
that
mad
was
when
so
they did that, yeah.
such good TV. Did you ever watch Pop Idol?
Yeah. When it first
That
started.
was-
Nigel.
Darius.
Oh, mate,
He's passed away
colourblind.
now, hasn't he?
He's
what?
He's passed away.
Yeah, he died with tragic.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he
How
did,
did he
yeah.
die?
Well, do you know, he was crossing the road, but he couldn't see which colour it was because he was colourblind.
So distasteful, Ben.
It's a common joke, that.
Colourblind was a great song, though.
It was.
Go on.
You make me feel yellow.
Yeah.
No, that's I'm messed up there. That was I went
You make me feel funny.
yeah, I went straight into that.
So good.
What is that tune? It's
You make me feel funny.
When you
Yeah.
come
turn
around.
you go around. That's what I'm having now.
That's Westlife.
What is it? He says it. He goes. You make me. He doesn't say it in that tune, but he definitely says you make me feel
I
yellow.
want it in that one.
Feel yellow.
You make me feel yellow.
That is funny. That is gold. That is
Oh,
gold.
he's yellow.
It goes. It starts off. It starts off with the guitar. It goes. Diddle-dum, doom, boom, doom, doom, doom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Nobody told me it feels so good. Nobody said it would feel so beautiful. Nobody told me about your smile. You're the light. You're the light. When I close my eyes, I'm colorblind.
You make me feel yellow.
You make me feel yellow.
You make me
That is-
feel.
I'm going to laugh about that for about 10 days.
So
That is I'm going to tell everyone I know. That is so funny.
I'm saying when I get back after the gig, you make me feel
Feel
yellow.
yellow.
And I swear it's true. Oh, good
Forget everything we had is if I find someone who's
Yellow
just
like
like you.
Oh,
Oh,
you got a little
world of our own. I'll tell you things when no one else knows. I'll let you in when no one else goes. Whatever do without you.
Tune.
Tell you what, if you're listening to this and you've not enjoyed that, get off the pod now.
You make
Get
me
out.
feel yellow.
You can download that on Spotify from the first.
It's been quite a lot of singing in this episode.
Yeah.
But he's
That
allergic.
is probably I think that's the funniest thing you've
He's
ever said.
allergic. He's allergic. So obviously, is it one of them where he gets to work? Let's say he gets to work at 9. It's a 9 to 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
Gets to work, finishes at 5, but obviously he's been doing a lot of singing, so he has to wait till 8 for his rash to settle and then leave. You know what I mean? Is he having to like
Yeah,
compensate?
something where, on his face and hands and that. So
Yeah.
he's very self-conscious, obviously.
And I think it'd be nice to have another character sort of get involved with this. Is it like he's in a cubicle and he wants to remain like uncontacted while he's at work, but someone sort of walks in and they see the condition he's in? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to feel like someone discovers.
What if it's like a new person that they get along with and they hear him because he's got this beautiful voice and they walk in to go, God, who's that singing?
Yeah.
And they walk in and he's like, no, get out.
Yeah.
I'm hideous. Don't look at me.
That's funny.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, is it a new person? Is it a boss? Is it just a colleague? Is it
Yeah, colleague.
I think it's a colleague, someone that's
Is it someone who says? Is it one of them characters who can sort of love them for who they are? Do you know, like
Yeah,
so
I
it's
think
like a
they're encouraging them.
relationship.
Wanted to be themselves. And
Yeah.
Well, it was like a new girl, but like maybe her dad's big in the music industry.
Maybe, yeah, but she hates her dad.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it's we're gonna go? We've not got the end.
Oh no, we've not got the end
Okay,
yet.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
dicking
Is this
about
the red
it.
one?
Yeah, red one.
Sorry
Too-
for
too
anyone
much
watching or
singing.
listening. We've just been getting carried away in the music. But that's what happens.
They woke up to find their head was 5 times the size.
Well,
That is perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is perfect.
After doing like a
Wembley.
first,
Okay.
like a first gig live or something.
Yeah.
That's what we could work towards.
Yeah,
Then.
yeah.
So that's what I was trying to establish. Like, is this he's obviously working in the day, singing, rashing up, and
It's just like that. He's rashing up again.
Yeah.
But,
He's always rushing up that lad.
but is it a case of like, is he going to go on a competition like TV?
I
or
would
is it
love
a
that.
live?
Yeah, something like
See-
a new pop show or something.
Well, maybe
Okay.
maybe this new colleague records him singing and sends it in on his behalf. You know, when
I
they're
would
like,
love-
my
yeah,
mum
coming to
applied.
wash their hands and he's in the cubicle like no, and like record it, and then like he's not going to do it himself.
Yeah.
Get himself out there. So they're like you said about the dad.
Yeah.
I'll send this my dad.
Yeah, so
Alright.
I like the idea of let's put a name on this colleague. Is it a man or a woman?
So, well, it's got to be a man if they're walking into the toilets. You know what I mean?
Could be
Oh no,
gender.
I thought it was just
Could be
going to
all-
be.
yeah,
Modern
all
office.
gender.
Could be a modern office.
Yeah,
Yeah. We
They
don't
could
have
just
tools.
hear. They could just hear him outside the
Yeah.
communal toilet.
yeah. We'll go a woman.
I think adds a
We
bit.
don't have a community. We just all shit in the corner.
It's got a roof over it. Get in there.
It's progressive. Yeah.
It's one cubicle. Come on, join us. Yeah, maybe it's a woman because you kind of feel if it's this sort of scenario, a woman would do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a guy, like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Guys
I mean,
don't build
so-
each other
No,
up.
guys, like is that Gimp in there?
Yeah. Singing.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Get that. Give me that.
Yeah.
And well, let's put a name on this one.
What's her name, Carl?
Melissa.
Oh,
What's
nice.
his name? Your girlfriend's
Yeah,
name?
my girlfriend's name. Yeah.
Who's not Ben's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Let's clarify
Yeah,
that. She's happily
Oh,
married.
she's been in the cubicle.
Right. Okay.
I'll also confirm that. It's not.
So
I always grab my leg.
Melissa discovers Justin's talent,
Yeah.
and Justin, has she seen him at his worst?
I think we act it out.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to play Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you play the girl.
I'll play Melissa. Yeah.
Okay. Because obviously you live in close proximity to one. So you
Yeah,
should-
I do know what women I like.
No,
Yeah.
but specifically a Melissa.
Oh, I thought you meant yeah, this is so unique.
Yeah.
This is sort of what Melissa would do.
So I reckon the scene is you're in the staff toilet singing, and you are like washing your hands, and go on. What song are you doing? A bit of rolling.
No matter what. I mean, I don't fully know the words.
It don't matter, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like an elf and it's like, I really can't stay.
Oh,
Baby,
the
it's
singing.
beginning to look Baby, a it's lot cold like out.
Christmas.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you alright in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it?
Justin.
Justin. That sounded so. That sounded so beautiful, Justin.
Oh, no, it's fine.
That's honestly, you're the best singer I've ever heard.
No, that's just me.
Honestly, yeah. My dad's a music producer, and I hear a lot of singers, and that was unbelievable.
There's just nothing. No, it's nothing serious. It's just
Do
me.
you do this outside of work or?
No.
You
It's
should.
just I'm just taking the piss.
No,
I'm
you
just
should.
having
That's,
a laugh.
well, if that's you taking the piss, I'd love to see you trying. Honestly, you come out. I want to see you.
No, it's fine.
Come out. I want to see you. Put your
cock away.
yeah. Come out.
Wipe your ass.
Right. I'm coming in.
I'm coming in.
Yeah. I want to see you.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Come here. Justin.
All right.
Oh.
Don't look at me.
Right. Okay.
Are you sure it's Justin? You look like Megamind.
So your head's swollen.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just your head that's
What's-
rashed.
And then my hands are a bit like rashy. And
I reckon
Yeah.
it's just his head.
Yeah.
His
Just my head.
Just his
Actually,
head
yeah.
smells.
It's like pinched between the walls of the cubicle.
What's
I'm
that?
stuck now. You go
Your
like,
legs are actually suspended off the ground.
That's why he leaves at 8 because he can't get out.
like this.
He can't get out unless he stops. He has to wait for it to.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's so I can leave again.
Yeah.
Justin, what's happened?
I can't do this.
What's happened?
You go. My head's gone.
Yeah, let's just go.
Why does your head swell up so much
It's when I sing.
when you sing? That is a.
Right, how about this then? So maybe it's like my head swells when I sing, and like you said, his head is pinched in the cubicle, so he's sort of hovering a little bit. Could she be the sort of antidote in some way? Does she like rest her hand on his head and it sort of reduces the swelling, or
something,
does
yeah.
she?
Yeah.
You know, like on the Incredible
Like,
Hulk.
yeah.
Yeah, like
it-
dot leaves and nettles.
So it's
She talks him down from being the Hulk again.
psychologically kind of.
Yeah. So
you
is
know.
there anything that she can say?
Maybe she sings so out of tune.
No, I think it's a touch.
Okay.
I think
Touch,
it's,
yeah.
you know.
And then like
Or
she
a
could sing
harmony.
while she's doing it.
Yeah, he like, let's sing together.
Yeah, come on, let's sing. Look,
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah.
No man on that. And he's like, and then it starts to, and he's like, oh.
Do you know what? I'm gonna offer something here now.
Okay, yeah, go.
Right. So obviously his head swells, but what about if it's a singing thing, and when they sing together, she sort of completes him in a way so it makes his head not swell. So instead of going on the X Factor,
She's got to be there.
it's a duo.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
They go on as a
Right,
double
yeah.
act. You know what I mean? Who was was it Alphabet? Do you remember Alphabet?
Alphabet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fascination.
Yeah,
It
weird
was
that,
like
wasn't
it was a man and a woman.
Yeah, they were brother and sister.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe
Freaks.
it's this. They go on as a double act and they sort of complete each other, but nobody knows apart from her about the head swelling.
Yes.
So obviously, if they go on a competition together, nobody's going to know about that yet.
Yeah, keep
but
it under wraps
they've
because
kept
she's
it-
there.
Yeah, and they're just thinking we've got a really good chance. Like we're amazing singers.
Yeah.
I don't want to work in this dead end sort of tele sales company anymore.
Yeah.
There is an audition. Are we calling it X Factor?
Maybe
No, X Factor doesn't exist anymore, does it? So it'd have to
No.
be a different competition.
maybe it's like
Finding a star or something.
Yeah,
Finding
yeah.
a star.
Yeah.
Can there be? Yeah, finding a star. I like that. It's
Copyright.
really simple.
So
yeah.
are they gonna agree to go to an audition and then go through the process?
Yeah.
I think so.
Be a presenter.
I mean, obviously, I was going to say like one of the curveballs. I mean, you pick them out, don't you?
Yeah. I reckon one of them coming soon. Yeah.
Yeah, because I reckon like they could sing, but then when the audition's over, they're like, we'd kind of like to see you on your own, Justin.
Yeah.
We feel,
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then that's where he's like, but I need her here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, no, she's good, but you're, yeah.
We don't want it to go to your head, pal. But you know,
Yeah. We don't want to go to pal.
we think you've
Start.
genuinely got lots of talent. You know,
Yeah.
we're trying to find a star.
But this is it. Have you watched that Peter Kay thing, Park Avenue?
Yes.
Have you ever watched that Peter Kay
I don't
thing?
think so, no.
Ah, right. The reference won't go, but it is very funny. It's about a double act man and a woman, but he thinks he's got a lot more talent than
Yeah,
she
it
does.
is.
right.
Oh, right.
Have you seen that Peter Kay thing?
Not like back to front.
You
no.
watch it. It's
You watched it back to
No, I
front?
mean like.
oh, it's brilliant. This.
Started with
I mean?
episode 6 and worked my way back.
Watch them in reverse.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let's say there is a competition, finding a
yeah.
star. They haven't done their audition yet, but they're in the queue.
Yeah.
They're outside.
Okay.
They get invited to a friend's 30th.
To perform.
To perform.
To perform.
Straight
Yeah,
on
so
it.
I think we do the audition though.
Yeah, okay. Do the audition,
Yeah.
and then it's the 30th.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I reckon.
Yeah, because their friend of like, we've heard you've gone on
Yeah, finding a star.
Finding a star. I
They
mean,
put it online. They put it
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
Facebook.
you
Come and do
can't
my
sing.
30th.
Guys, we saw you, and we've got this really lit party in Hackney happening, and we just want you there. You know, we've got a cute little performance space for you. You know, we've shuffled all the furniture. You know, antique.
We've got a bowl of kombucha.
Yeah, it's all together. And honestly, my friend's made some fucking banging slaw. Honestly, it's gonna be
banging slaw
it's gonna
on
be-
the side
gonna
whilst
be
we
good.
watch.
Yeah, the fucking red cabbage is so
Yeah.
good in the
The
slaw.
fucking
I
red
know.
cabbage.
Honestly,
it's not
she's-
the red cabbage. It's the fucking red cabbage. Okay?
Exactly.
If it's not craft, it's crap.
Yeah, I mean, she's Hattie. She just has the flavors, and you know, the
The
sriracha.
red
is-
pepper hummus laced with sriracha.
Sit down.
talking.
I'll get you a Chardonnay.
Yeah,
Just relax.
exactly. This is my friend Zeus.
Hey Zeus.
He's actually called Kevin, but
Hey Zeus. Do you call me Hey Zeus? Do I look Puerto Rican to you? Sorry, that's die R3.
So I reckon, are we going to do the audition? Are we
Yeah,
gonna-
we'll do the audition.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay, so
I'll be the judge.
okay, I'll be the presenter of Finding a Star.
so
Okay.
have we sang yet? Always.
Right, so you're singing a duet together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is let's say the audition is being done at live audience.
Yeah.
At the Apollo in Manchester.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Baby away.
Hi, we're here in London at the Hammersmith. Yeah, Hammersmith Apollo. You're with me, Jojo Clocks, and this is Jojo Clocks. This is Finding a Star. Up next, we have Janet,
Janet.
Melissa.
Melissa and
Justin.
Justin,
Do you have a stage name together?
MJ.
MJ.
We realised that could cause trouble.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
MJ.
Up next,
We know it's already been taken, but it's not being used at the minute.
it's to a young couple fresh out of a call centre. it's MJ, everybody. And then they walk out. Over to you. So they walk out, they're on stage, they've not said anything.
Baby, when I met you.
So, MJ, what is it that you're going to
would
be...
you know our name? Don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Got
thought
a
we
piece
know
of
what
paper with your name on it.
Yeah, I'm the judge answer. So, MJ, how do you two know each other?
Well, so, do you want to tell them or shall I tell them?
We work in a call centre together.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we're colleagues.
Colleagues?
Yeah.
Romance?
Who knows?
Yeah. We never really...
We never explored it.
Um,
It's just free.
Do you think you have what it takes to win Finding a Star?
Yes. So I actually heard him singing in the toilets at work, and I think I've already found a star. And then he
Found a shit.
no bugger all.
Yeah. No, I think we do. Yeah, I think we've both got the talent to be the next big star.
Okay. But you won't let it get to your head, will you? If you do win.
No.
And what is it you're singing for us today? Do we want to hear them sing?
Yeah.
Just the presenter.
Yeah.
Just Joe.
What is it you're singing for us today, guys?
What words? That song's the other words too, Carl.
Trying to think of a boy band song.
What about One Direction?
You're in the car.
Yeah. Don't know what for.
You're
Turning heads as you walk through the door. Don't need makeup.
to cover up.
To cover up.
Being the way that you are is enough.
Everyone tells you
Yeah.
You should go, that's enough.
Yeah.
Don't tell the judge what I should be doing,
Yeah.
Melissa.
Sorry.
like nobody else.
The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
Atmosphere in they're on the feet,
don't know
right?
you're beautiful.
Cameras
We
cut
brought our
onto
own
it.
pyros.
Yeah. It's
Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I really enjoyed that. I liked that a lot. What I really liked was when Melissa, the way in which when you stopped to let Justin sing, that was the part I enjoyed the most. Them little parts where Justin was singing and you just let him sing, I thought you did great there.
So you like my manners?
I love your manners. Yeah.
Okay, right.
But I'm just trying to think if you've got enough sex appeal, Melissa, for the fans. Justin's oozing with sex appeal. I think he's got an amazing voice.
I often do get whistled at by men on building sites.
Right, okay.
So, you can vouch for that, can't you?
Yeah. Who?
I'm just trying to think. Could this work as Justin on his own? Could that work? What do we think?
No. I'd reckon we're better together.
We can't. We're a duo. It's not me. Justin needs me.
Okay, well, the next stage is judges' houses. Do you think you two could make that work?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Together we can make it work. Together.
Yeah, together.
okay. I think that's settled. Then they go through as an item. Okay?
Right.
So they've not been separated yet.
Yeah.
Not been separated yet. Then they go to the 30th. Yeah, the night of the slaw.
Yeah.
Party's banging. You two have practiced a bit more.
Yeah.
Are you starting to?
They practiced a bit more, but I reckon there's an element of getting pissed. So they were supposed to perform, but then Melissa got too drunk because of the ecstasy of getting through to the next round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got a bit overexcited.
I was going to say, no one really knows until it's like into the night that we went onto the show.
Right.
So when they finally found out, you're passed out.
They have like a watching party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
like
and then they go, no way. You didn't say anything to us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a couple of drinks in,
Yeah.
you're passed out. And like, come on, sing.
Yeah.
And is this the time where it's like...
You get, you're so, because you're a bit looser.
Yeah.
You're a bit looser. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm
A few drinks in, man. I'm just like, start singing.
So
and then,
I picture this little scene, right? You're stood in the corner of a very kindly, dimly lit flat.
Yeah,
you know
brick
what I mean?
walls.
Yeah, it's nice. There's a nice ambience, okay?
Yeah.
And all these people are just stood around you, 3 feet from you. You're literally in the corner. And they're like, sing. Justin, go on. You start, okay? And your head just ever so slowly.
That's pushing
It's
them
just,
away.
it's just getting bigger. And they're all like watching that going. And do you know, like, not like they run out screaming. Do you know, like but that like it's Godzilla, like that type of. Like, I'd be like,
I'm just like,
yeah, and you're like, yeah, and the head is like, is it starting to knock over, you know, picture
vases,
frames? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Someone's like, the slaw.
Chuck, give him the slaw.
Yeah.
It'll sort him out.
For some reason, I had him stood in like the middle of a door frame. You know, like when he starts singing.
Yeah, just about to go to the toilet, and they're like, no, come back, sing, and then
Starts singing, and his head just starts sort of like pushing against the door frame and sort of breaking, structurally damaging the
Oh
flat.
right, okay.
yeah. I'm still singing though.
Yeah, you're loving it.
Drops like this.
But right, so this is the thing. So, is it? There's a group of people there who've sort of witnessed this.
Yeah.
Have they started like filming it, or are they all like that hammered? They don't really. They've sort of imagined it, or like it's been able to convince them that that didn't actually happen.
I think the building collapses.
Right. Okay. So
I
structural
think it's like a big
damage.
news story. I think like it's
Yeah. I think people film it as well.
People discover.
Yeah, I reckon like this day and age as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone's filmed it, put it online, and then is this before? I'm just thinking of the sort of competition.
Yeah, because that's got to be kept under wraps, is it not?
Well, no, but this is the thing. Is this where it gets exposed?
Right.
Is this where it's like?
Listen, Justin, we know you're a freak.
We know you're an absolute weapon.
You got the voice of an angel, but the head of a fucking demon.
We don't know what's inside that head when it blows up, but it knocks down flats.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. What I see when I look at your head is records.
And a
Guinness
lot.
Book of World Records.
Well,
Lots of space.
maybe it's one of them things, isn't it, where it gets put online, and then initially it's like, oh my god, this guy, this is just weird. This is
Yeah.
But then that sort of thing, what the internet does, where it's like it actually gets behind somebody like that.
Yeah,
Like
and
the
it's like-
Haaland guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of the things where it's like, but
He's got a condition, isn't he?
you said that in such an odd way.
He's got a condition.
You almost whispered it to me.
He's got a condition.
He's got a condition, hasn't he?
He's got a condition, hasn't he?
Do you know what the condition is?
No.
Just
Well, the condition of Justin is obviously his head grows very, very much a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he gets put online, gets a lot of hate initially, and I feel like it'd be one of the things like, should we boot him off the show? Should we boot him off the show? But then because of the noise of the internet being like, no, he's actually an incredible singer. We should be seeing him for his talent, not for his...
why should he miss out?
Why should he miss out?
Is that also where the guy, you know, your role before?
judge, yeah.
He's kind of like, is this why they were very persistent on not going alone?
Yeah.
Like, is this a reason?
Yeah, and maybe...
Well, maybe the clip after the buildings collapsed is her like singing to reduce his head. So,
Yeah.
so it's like the whole clip is all
That's
together.
the secondary clip, the clip that comes out afterwards. So you
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
original thing of his head blowing up,
Yeah.
maybe, and then there's like, oh no, there's more.
Yeah.
And then you're like that.
If you imagine
You make me feel yellow.
there's all this rubble around him, right? He's
Yeah.
got like beams on his head and that, right? And she's singing to him, and his head is just the rubble's like falling off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like clearing the dust.
Yeah, because she wakes up at this point, doesn't she? And she's
Yeah.
like,
She's that pissed.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
that pissed that she wakes up in the house that's collapsed. She's like, bloody hell.
yeah, she's on the second floor. Like, shit, I need to get back up there because I've
Yeah.
fallen down.
What song is she singing to him for the head swell to reduce?
There must be a certain song. Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the tune? Is it a love? Is it like a?
Off with your head.
I can't get you out of my head.
What about like Gangster's Paradise? It might relax him.
I think it's a
As I
ballad.
walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.
Minute after minute, hour after hour.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Well, would it be a relaxing song or would it be a rap? We're going to do a contrast.
Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at?
People falling off it.
Tell me.
Is it Fats and Smalls? Hey, what's wrong with you? You're looking kinda down to me.
He's like, oh, my mum used to sing this to me when I was
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
Cause things ain't getting over. Listen to what I say. Got to turn around.
I think
Got to swell it down.
swell it down.
Yeah,
It's such
swell.
a horrible phrase. Isn't
Got
it?
to swell it down.
Down.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, so that video gets captured, and
Yeah.
her singing that, Fats and Smalls.
So and that would be an amazing thing, wouldn't it? You're
Yeah.
like, God, look at this beautiful relationship.
So she's
Like,
a
they need
healer
each
or,
other.
Yeah.
you know, what's the like? So this is a reason he doesn't sing alone.
Yeah.
And then maybe when he goes to judges' houses, they sing together.
Yeah.
But then the judge is like, now can we hear you sing on your own?
Yeah, but
And
let
why
me take
is
you
that?
outside the house to start with.
Yeah, can we go in the garden?
Yeah.
Big space. Go in the pool.
They always seem to be in the garden, them judges' houses, don't they? It's always like...
Yeah, especially like Simon, where he's got a shirt and glasses on.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I loved it.
Right, okay. So let's say they're at judges' houses. They're at judges' houses now. Who is... this judge where they're at, is it Belfast? Is it Las Vegas? Is it... where's
You're
the
the judge.
location?
You're
Yeah,
the
no,
judge.
Where do you
want
want your
it?
house?
because I'm trying to think, instead of doing the character that I did before, that it is actually Ronan
No.
Keating.
Right,
'Cause
who
he was
do
one
you
of
want
the-
it to be, Carl? Famous person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Ronan
Ronan
Keating's massive
Keating.
in Australia. He's massive in Australia.
not too like, not like a American.
Yeah. So let's go with Ronan Keating then. He's the
Okay.
judge. He's the judge who says that you're at. So it's like, I'm just going to do generic Irish. Just gonna,
Okay.
Right. So, Melissa,
That's not a bad...
I-
That's not a bad
Not
Ronan
bad.
Keating impression.
Yeah.
I think
nice.
your voice is great.
I love your town.
I
That's
love your
amazing.
town.
I love
I
that.
think it's great. I really like the way in which you help Justin through the songs. But, Justin, I want you to sing this one for us by yourself, if that's all right.
Are you going to be okay, Justin?
We're a duo.
I get that. We all get that, don't we? We all get that.
But sometimes you've got to go solo.
We get that, don't we?
We all get
Yeah.
that, don't we? You're a freak.
Who are you?
He's just looking at an Irish wolfhound.
I've seen the video. You're a freak, all right?
We've all seen the video. I commented under a
Yeah.
false profile.
And the top comment, 6,000 likes.
But I think we all want to hear you sing by yourself, swelled head or not. So
Well, can we take it outside, please, Ronan, then?
I'm not going to fight you, Melissa.
I don't want to fight you, Ronan.
It's best to go outside so there's no damage.
Yeah, right.
It's a property damage.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Right, so let's go outside onto the street and you sing the best.
Yeah.
Like, looking like a terrorist.
How far do you need to be from that lamppost?
Yeah.
Because that is
We don't want two
council
lampposts
property.
with it wedged
Yeah.
in between.
They put a light on his head so planes can see.
I tell you what would be good if we could do it in the back of the garden, because the neighbour's tree is encroaching on my garden, and if you do swell, it will take at least 6 to 7 branches clean off.
Right.
And he'll push it.
I like
Yeah.
that. See, Justin, I've got a picture of you in my mind of singing this song, right? Yeah, I
like that.
like that. Just, what song have you got for us today, Justin?
It's going to be Ronan Keating.
It's going to be me.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Life is a roller coaster.
Isn't it just?
Justin,
Right.
you need your light on your head, just in case.
Yeah.
We're quite near the airport.
You just stand
Okay,
next to
sorry.
it.
Apologise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give him the.
Do you want to hold your fella's hand?
No, he'd be all right.
Yeah, all right.
I would have gone around the other side of the mic, but you know what I mean?
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah,
I'm committed to it now.
You can get round. I would. Why don't you switch with? Oh, you could have.
Do you want to jump on the couch?
There you go. There you go. Look at that.
That's longer. My arm's
Is
not
it?
that long. I'm going to go and sit with him.
You're gonna go and sit with him. Oh, this is the first time this has ever happened.
Oh, really?
That one of us, as a host, has joined Carl, or joined a guest on the pod.
There we go.
On the sofa.
See you later.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't know the lyrics, but
So, life is a roller coaster. You've just got to ride it. Go for it.
You look like a couple that's applying for adoption.
I want a girl.
It goes.
How's it start? It starts with
One sec.
na 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 na.
Yeah.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
It starts for about 30 seconds. So
30
just
seconds.
go
I
for
wrote
it.
this song.
Don't fight it.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. You really
Don't
got me
fight
going tonight.
Tonight.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
You really got us caught in a fight.
Life is a roller coaster. You just gotta fight it.
How night long?
Size of his fucking head.
It's growing. Get this on camera. Roll the-
It's swelling.
People in the other garden going, look at the fucking tree.
Why is the tree snapping there?
Well, she's getting crushed as well.
Yeah, life is a roller.
He's killing her. He's killing her.
This roller coaster's crashed into her, and you fucking killed
Keep
her.
singing. Keep singing.
Life is
You're
a
trying to protect
roller
Melissa. You're trying to
coaster.
protect him. Keep trying to protect him. It might kill you, but keep trying to protect him.
Life is a roller coaster. You just gotta fight it,
All night long.
fight it. Starts.
Yeah.
Is he a point like where his swelling may start to come down?
I think the swelling kills Melissa. I think that's what happens.
Well,
and he gets to the final. He gets to the final. It's without Melissa.
No, he's not realised. He's after the audition. He's like, "That was brilliant." And then his head swells down,
Yeah.
and there's Melissa
She's
dead.
just
Yeah, Melissa's been like sucked into his brain, into his head because of the size and been crushed inside the weight of his skin.
Do you reckon, I reckon it's. I thought it was a bit more gruesome than that. I imagine his head has. It goes back to normal size, and she's just like pate in a dress, right? Like she's just completely.
Well, she wasn't wearing a dress previously.
Yes, she's been crushed.
Completely
Yeah,
flat.
she's been crushed by his head.
She's been-
Flatbread.
Yeah. So,
But the thing is, it's like manslaughter, but there's nothing he could do because he was being encouraged to sing by the competition.
Yeah, and she was encouraging him.
And you
as
could
well.
tell you know, like, while she's getting crushed, she's like, "Cuckoo."
Yeah.
yeah,
She sacrificed herself
she did. So,
for him to get to the final of finding
And
a
now
star.
my
That's
head's
yeah.
unswelled now.
But that's
Yeah.
an even better story then, isn't it? For
Yeah.
the papers, like
okay, so head's back to normal.
Yeah.
Ronan
Ben,
Keating
return.
stands up, applause. That was fucking.
That was great. You've absolutely nailed my life as a roller coaster.
I'm like, my head.
Yeah. If anyone,
My head's Melissa. Melissa.
She's
Yeah.
dead.
sometimes
it's so brutal. She's dead, but
She's
that's
dead.
That's Pappy.
She's dead, but the finals in 8 days.
Yeah.
So,
The final is in 8 days. Scrape her up off the floor. Get the next contestant in.
wow, it started off really strong, and towards the end,
Just gone wild.
you've gone wild. If anyone is listening that is from Ireland, we
We apologise.
sincerely apologise for this.
We've got Irish listeners.
Yeah.
We have got to. I'll try to take it back to a place which is a bit more convincing. That's better. Is that better?
Yeah, it's becoming camper. Which,
You sound like Mrs.
look,
Brown's boy.
I think the thing is, you killed her with your head. Now you're true. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You're true. We can't not put you through after something like that.
do we get another prompts in before the last line?
I think before the final, we'd get another prompt.
Okay. So he finishes. His head's back to normal. She's dead.
Yeah, he's going for it. I'm going to stop speaking. He's obviously finding it tough though as well. That sort of period between then and the final.
Yeah.
He hasn't got his safety blanket.
yeah.
And his girlfriend.
Yeah,
It began to get very, very cold.
that could work. I reckon we could get something out of that. They began to get very, very cold.
It began.
Oh, it began.
It began to get very,
Maybe it's
very
getting cold after.
Well, cold after she's died as well.
She's
'cause that's-
died,
it
yeah.
doesn't have to be like physically cold. It's like
yeah.
everything feels cold. Like she's missing like a.
Yeah, like she is, like you said, like she's my safety blanket.
What if
and-
her death inspires him to write a solo?
Yes.
I was thinking that, like the
Yeah.
inspiration
Yeah.
in his mind. He's like, I'm doing this for her.
And maybe the single is called Everything's Getting Cold. What's the prompt?
It began to get very, very cold.
Yeah. It
That-
began to get
It's very, very cold.
Yeah.
My head is really swole.
No, that's the thing. Like you've got to write a song for the finals.
Yeah, that's it for
You've
finding a
got-
star.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got to be a
And
lyricist.
And it's based on Melissa.
Yeah.
It's based on
My
Melissa.
Melissa.
That's what a TV company do. Something horrible like that. When it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
His missus has died. Let's get it.
So go on.
My
Let's get a song.
Melissa. Oh, how I miss her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I miss her.
Very
It's-
much.
And it's very, very cold.
Yeah.
My name, her name was Melissa. Oh, how I miss her. She would always reduce my head when it swelled. Oh, Melissa. Oh,
Oh,
yes,
how I
I miss her.
And the video is like, of this song is like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, Melissa. How I miss her. How she reduced my head when it swelled. Oh, Melissa. Oh, yes, I miss her.
Her death has got me overwhelmed.
Her death has got me overwhelmed.
It's like the most hardest lyrics to sing.
Yeah.
ever.
And now I'm
Who
screaming.
will hold my head again?
who would take that pain away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that's left is swelling and and decay.
I think you're really good at comedy, Harry. Just stick to that.
The judge tried to shush her, and my head just crushed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
Melissa.
sounds like a limerick. It sounds like something my dad would sing to me. May I get to crush her, and I tried to shush her.
Yeah,
And then we all fell down a well.
I do like the Melissa, I miss you line. Maybe
Oh, Melissa.
Melissa.
Yes, I miss you.
Say Melissa like
I
twice.
need your hands again.
Yeah.
'Cause my head is out of control.
It's fucking messy.
It's swelling again.
And
You took the
again.
pain away. Everyone thought I was gay.
Now you're not
No,
here.
my head's a hot air balloon and I'm going to fly away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fly away to find you so you can.
But you're flat as dog poo.
yeah. Right, okay, I like that. So they've got a song for the final.
Yeah. It's probably better than
So-
that, but I reckon.
Yeah.
What's the song about?
Yeah,
It's
what's
like-
the song? What's the big idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to the final.
Yeah.
Who is he competing against? Who's some other contestants?
I know it'll be some like really finely polished pop star, won't it? They always be.
Love-
Like,
Yeah,
someone,
you'll have, like,
someone who's been trained for years.
Some
you know,
woman who's you know,
unbelievable.
yeah,
like,
unbelievable. Like proper sassy
Yeah.
Yeah.
pop star. Like you know,
Okay.
the next
Ready to be a pop
Beyonce or
star,
someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's odds on to win because
Yeah.
she's amazing.
Yeah, unreal. Like everything about
The stage
you know,
name's Odds On.
Odds on.
yeah. Okay.
She sings a song about gambling.
And how does the song have to finish? It's the red,
red one.
Carl.
They woke up to find their head was 5 times the size.
They woke up to find their head was 5 times the size.
Yeah.
Right. So
Maybe it was all a dream.
No. So Christmas number one. Like maybe that's what they're going for. Christmas number one, and it isn't just his singing that makes his head swell up. It's a reaction to his own voice. So they could wake up to the announcement of the Christmas number one.
I thought you was going to go with they released a Christmas number one, and when people listened to it, everyone else's head swelled
Yeah.
to 5 times
Yeah.
the size.
Like, everyone's like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" And everyone
Yeah.
starts.
What do you reckon, Carl?
Yeah, I reckon something where maybe people listen to it in the crowd, maybe,
Yeah.
Right.
and
Yeah.
then people start, I don't know, like person by person. They're like,
Yeah. Everyone head
heads-
starts.
not like as big, but
But it becomes normal. It
Yeah,
normalizes this swell heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's
It's,
as
it's
swell.
and then
normalising
he's
it.
just a powerful performance where he just starts
Yeah.
seeing people the same as him, and he's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe his head then starts to kind of like, you know, it starts to, what do you call it?
So, should we have it as then he wins the competition, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
Right, okay.
I think he...
with,
like-
with the song that he wrote.
Yeah. So we not skip past it, but like he goes on. This Odds On girl is good, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Phenomenal.
she's done very well. But the fact that this song that Justin's created is so touching, it just totally captures the nation.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and makes people's heads
Yeah.
swell.
yeah.
Genuine, yeah.
So, how long we got left there? Because I'm
We've
just
got like 5 minutes.
okay. I'm just thinking. Say if he's got what he's wanted, but at the same time, it's like careful what you wish for because he's obviously had to pay a huge cost. And like the one thing that's blew him up is probably one of the saddest experiences in his life, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if you finish with like a performance where he is who he is, he's this massive swell head when he performs, and is there like a bit of a like an emotional moment at a gig where they, I don't know, send up like a giant lantern in memory of Melissa.
Yeah.
It's in the shape of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could like come off like behind him on stage or something like
Yeah.
floats.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe it goes like he gets the winner of a competition gets to perform at Wembley or something like that. Maybe that's part of the prize. You get you get to perform like at the King's Jubilee or something like that. Something like that, you know. Like,
Oh, they said like Royal Variety or
yeah,
something.
Royal Variety, yeah, but it has to be outside for this one because his head's so big. It's
Well,
the first one that's
yeah.
outdoor.
Yeah.
The thing is, he wakes up to his head being 5 times the size, or one wakes up with their head being 5 times the size. So
It was all a dream.
I'm just thinking like, I think because his head's already big, for his head to then be 5 times the size doesn't make sense. So I feel like everyone's head who listens to his music
Blows up.
blows up,
Yeah.
and it, like you said, I think that normalizing factor of it is it's like the sort of
They feel it like
when
when they're listening to the lyrics.
when they listen to the lyrics, it just makes the lyrics are so poignant and touching and emotional that it makes them feel the way he's been feeling.
Yeah, the
And
whole
it
time.
Yeah, and that is what's so unique about this story is the fact
Yeah.
that his music makes people feel how he feels.
So we thought he was a freak
Yeah.
with his what's going on, but then eventually we all touched by his story,
And everyone's a freak.
and everyone's a freak together.
Yeah, and then it becomes like a bit of an attraction, really. You know what I mean? Listen to this song, your head swells 5 times the size. You know what I mean?
I love that. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That's what we're finishing.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah,
I think that's a nice
that's
ending
happy
to the
ending.
story.
Yeah.
You feel underwhelmed?
No, I'm.
Are you wanting his head to swell to a point where it like blows up?
No.
Or he just dies as well.
Yeah.
Wins
So
it and dies.
he either has to encapsulate the minds of the people, or his head severely swells.
Oh yeah,
It's got to be either one, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Singing that final note, his head explodes, and then all the stuff on these people's heads, they all wake up the next day and their head is 5 times the size.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
don't know,
What do you think, Carl? It's your story.
I think with the whole...
You finish it.
Yeah, I think the whole concept of people listening to it and then them realising, hold on, like, you know, we're kind of getting a bit of what he's been getting the whole time when he sings
Yeah,
for this song.
yeah,
It's to
I
do with
like.
his mate,
I
to do with
like
Melissa.
that.
Okay.
It's a nice end. I
Yeah.
like it.
Right. So
So
that's
they understand him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
By the
yeah.
end of it, like, he's not a freak. You know what I mean?
As much
They're
as
on
the
board.
viral videos say he is.
yeah.
But yeah, I like that. Hey, let's give a round
Yeah.
of applause. I thought that was very. I thought that was a fun story.
Thank you, Ronan,
some,
as well.
Some nice
Yeah.
imagery.
Just a little bit.
How did you find it, Carl?
Yeah, I found it great. I think it flowed nicely.
Yeah?
And it was, built up a really good story.
Yeah, I like the imagery. You know what I mean? Lots of singing in it. Almost, I would say, I think a quarter of that was singing.
Yeah.
It was a nice jet. I do like the singing ones though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like the music.
I'd watch that film, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Paul Potts kind of.
What?
Yeah.
If there was I like the trailer element for this one. If
Right.
there was going to be a trailer, what do we think like the opening shot to this trailer would be for this film?
Go on,
I'd
Carl.
say it'd be like him in the cubicle.
Yeah.
Even the
that's what I was
cubicle.
thinking.
And it kind of like pans up and he's like, and it's just his head like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
it's
see
like-
his shoes you can hear singing. And you're like, wow, what's this film going to be all about? And
yeah,
his
like he's
beautiful
maybe
voice.
singing and like there's obviously like there's no camera there. It's just singing. Then like you hear the footsteps and he's like, and then as the camera shows the first shot, it zooms up and he's like,
Massive
he's
head.
like in the cubicle and his head's like,
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
It'd be quite would it be like a bit of a comedy, not a comedy, but like a drama horror? It seems like it has that sort of
Yeah, it's wacky.
gruesome edge.
Beetlejuicy.
Yeah.
Like Tim
Yeah,
Burton,
Beetlejuice, yeah,
Tim
like that.
Burton would do it or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
did you say?
Well, she dies horrifically in one. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it can't be a nice
Beetlejuice,
story.
And it's brushed over so quickly by Ronan Keating.
Yeah.
She's just not arsed. Yeah, just scrape her up off the floor.
It seems like the sort of thing he'd do, I reckon.
Yeah.
Ronnie Keating, get
Okay.
involved.
So that's the opening scene, opening shot, and then what we're going into straight after that is it going to be the them auditioning?
auditioning together, yeah.
Yeah.
And then having that where the judge is like, you know, what about singing on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a story of two heads
Yeah.
and two hearts.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go then. This is actually one.
Right.
Wrap it up
Um,
with the summary.
Justin Oak, not just a man, but a voice, living in the shadows, singing in toilet cubicles because his head swells to a freakish size. Discovered one day by a colleague, Melissa, she encourages him to sing in Finding a Star. His reluctance is that his head will put people off, but maybe she is the antidote to his swelling, cooling him with a rendition of Fats and Smalls. Turn around. Is it Turn Around? Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
They travel to London. They actually live in London. They take the tube.
It's
to
a big
Hammersmith.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, other side.
Yeah. East to west.
What is the song they sing in the theatre?
What was the
Oh,
song?
One Direction.
Yeah,
One Direction.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You're insecure.
Yeah. Oh, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Don't know what for.
Yeah.
You're turning heads.
As you walk through the door. Yeah. Blowing
Was
the
that the
roof
name?
off the Hammersmith Apollo.
Right.
They're sent through to judges' houses where they meet Ronan Keating. He demands that young Justin sings alone, for he truly wants to understand the size of this head. They step into his garden, the back left corner where an orchard of a neighbour's tree is encroaching on his grass. The council are doing fuck all about it, so he hopes that his head will in fact crush some of the branches on the tree, resolving the issue for him. Sing, my boy, sing, he says. His head swells. Melissa, trying to quell the swelling, is crushed into a bloody pulp. Ronan is absolutely mystified with the performance and puts her body in the flower bed.
He doesn't even bury it. He just
Yeah.
goes.
Put it there, it's fine.
Yeah.
Cover it up. They grow.
Yeah. Justin, completely wrapped in grief, doesn't understand what to do next, but realizes maybe this grief may be the way for him to write his first ever hit song, which is called I'm Getting Cold.
I'm getting very, very cold.
I'm getting very, very cold.
Very cold.
Yeah.
I'm getting cold. I'm getting
Very, very cold. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
In the
flower
in
bed.
the Star Is Born final, he performs his original track, blowing the roof and heads off everybody across the world. Then to perform at Wembley as part of the King's Jubilee. He performs a very touching song, so much so that all watching heads swell as well. This is not just a story of song, heart, and swelling. It's also a story of bravery. That's it. That's all I had.
I think that's how we wrap it up. I always
I
love
love
that.
Yeah, I think it's really fucking underwhelming. Having something that's scripted would be easier.
No, that is great. No, that's brilliant. So, Karl, where is the next show that you're doing? Obviously, you're doing our show today, Killer Comedy, but I mean, for the tour.
Well, it's kind of under wraps at the minute in terms of dates and whatnot, but we've had a few, like, it's not really...
This year or
I
next
don't know
year?
if I should be saying it, to be fair. But no, it's in the autumn, so there's...
It'll be coming out, yeah.
Yeah, so in autumn time, there's 6 different locations. We're looking at Newcastle, Hull.
Yeah.
I
I don't think people will be surprised that you're doing another tour as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it was rubbish last one. I don't know why he's doing it again.
Carl and friends. God,
Yeah, I think it'll be...
do it yourself, you pussy.
Yeah, imagine someone doing that to you
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're saying it. Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you come from Germany? Come here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be able to see you at some point.
Yeah.
later
Autumn
in the
time.
year on
Also
your
going to the Fringe this year.
Oh, you're with the Fringe?
you at the Fringe?
I'm at the Fringe this year, yeah.
Oh,
13th to the 25th of August.
Where are you performing at? Do you know the venue?
He's with Just a Tonic, doesn't
Just
know
a
the venue
tonic,
yet.
yeah. I don't know the venue. Ben Silver, I'm doing a compilation, split show with.
Cool.
So
Right,
2
Let's
weeks.
see you up there.
Yeah, we're up there.
You can do the pod bowler there.
Yeah.
I'll do the podcast.
Yeah. We're up there at 1:30 till 2:30 for the first 2 weeks doing the pod. So,
Perfect.
Yeah, it
'cause
might work out.
My show's at 3:30. So
Amazing.
We're also doing a split show
We're
ourselves.
also doing a split show, which will be good. And then I've got my solo as well. So it's going to be a busy month.
busy,
It's going
busy
to be a
month.
very busy month. It's
Yeah.
going to be a good month.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
look at that. Right.
I love that.
Thank you so much for coming on, mate.
Appreciate you having me.
If you've watched, listened, we hope you have. If you've enjoyed it, please tell people. It makes a massive difference. And come and watch us at the Fringe. You know, we are going to be up there. Come and watch Karl at the Fringe, and we will see you again on another episode. This has been All Made Up with Karl Porter.
Thank you.
It's all